This is a message for the collective of people that have an estranged relationship with their siblings. And if that's not for you, please keep scrolling because this message is not for you. But if it is for you, listen. Your whole life, you have never really felt close with your siblings. You may have had moments throughout your upbringing where you guys got along and you guys, talked, but that was a very short-lived time. It's like you may have gotten along for like a season, and then the next season it's like they completely switched up and turned on you, and it's like the mask fell off. The facade that they were putting on dropped, and then their true colors started to show. These siblings have been abusive towards you your whole entire life. They've been verbally, emotionally, and psychologically abusive to you. Your siblings were your first bullies. For some of you, your siblings would sit back and allow their friends to pick on you and bully you, and your siblings would not even step in and defend you. They wouldn't stick up for you. They wouldn't say like, hey, no, I could pick on them, but you can't because this is my sibling. No, they allowed their friends to join in and make a mockery of you. So it's like other people outside of your family were looking like, well, if a sibling don't even mess with them, why should I? If the sibling don't even treat them right or respect them, why should I? Listen, you have a very estranged relationship with your siblings because they have very deep-rooted insecurities. And they could not see past their own pain to be a loving sibling to you. They didn't really protect you. They didn't really help you. You see, these siblings, they betrayed you. They broke your trust. I'm going to have to do a part 2 to this, but they had moments where you would confide in them about the things that happened, and they would go and spread your business elsewhere to other people, and then your business was being brought back to you, to others, that you didn't even tell them your business. They betrayed you and broke your trust, and now you don't really trust them anymore. You sometimes wonder what it would have been like if you would have actually had a close relationship with your siblings. You wonder how different your life would have been if you would have had siblings that really genuinely cared for you, was there for you, emotionally supported you, and really treated you like, like a friend. And you try not to compare yourself to other families, but sometimes you cannot help yourself. Sometimes you look at other families and you look at other people and their sibling relationships, and it's not that you grow envious of their relationship, but you feel a little sad when you see other siblings getting along and you see other siblings like being close and protecting each other, and siblings acting like, or siblings really being like best friends. And you actually admire this about other siblings that you see, and you really love to see it because you're like, you see, stuff like that is possible. I admire that, and you think about how you want that for yourself, but you know that you probably will never have it, and that's like something that you've had to accept. And you wonder why your siblings dislike you so much, and why you feel like your siblings hate you because of how they treat you. And some of you, your siblings have actually said directly to your face, I don't like you. Some of them have said to your face, I love you, but I don't like you. Your siblings have done some of the most foul things to you. Your siblings have done you worse than people out here on the street. Your siblings treat you like you just somebody off the street. This breaks your heart because you wonder, if I can't even trust my siblings, then who can I trust? You have closer relationships with people that are not even in blood relation to you than you have with your own siblings. Your siblings were enemies in a past life, and as you incarnated into this life, these are your closest enemies. Matthew 10:36, a man's enemies come from his very own household. You are the Joseph, and your brothers, like your siblings, they treated you like how Joseph's brothers treated him. I'm gonna have to do a part 3 on this. You are the Joseph of your siblings. And when I tell you how much they don't want this message to come out, because this is the second time that my phone froze and I lost all the footage of the video and I have to re-record it, because they don't want the truth to be out there. You have been suffering in silence your whole entire life at the hands of your own flesh and blood, the people that y'all grew in the same womb. Let me tell you something. We're going to get this message out. But listen, if you are the youngest of your siblings, you never really felt that your older siblings protected you. You know, you would see other families and you would see how like other older siblings would look at the younger sibling and say like, hey man, this is my baby, this is my baby. And they would protect them, they would care for them and always be there to support them. But you didn't get this from your siblings. No, they didn't look at you as like your baby. They've looked at you as the enemy. They've been threatened by you since birth. They've despised you since birth. They've been envious of you since birth. They've been abusing you since birth. Since you popped out the womb, they just didn't like you. And as you grew up, it's gotten worse and worse over time. And when you were a young child, it was a lot of turmoil that these people put you through. And then once you kind of have to take the heat from that, because like you were the younger sibling. And then once you got older and you became an adult and you were able to stand up for yourself and you started like, you know, fighting back. Now they really despise you now because you have a voice, because you have strength, because you're not going to allow these people to just walk all over you. Now, if you are like the older sibling, like you're the oldest, you never really felt like your younger siblings respected you. You felt that they just did so much to just walk all over you and hurt you and just stab you in the back. Your siblings, they despise you because you have this bright light about you. And instead of standing back and supporting you and allowing your light to shine so that your light can shine to the world and your light can be shared with other people, they instead want to throw a lampshade on you, or they want to take your light and they want to throw you to the back and lock you up so that no one can see you, because their deeply rooted insecurities are unable to fathom the fact that your light shines brighter than them. They want to be in the spotlight, but they hate how the spotlight sometimes gets on you. Got to make a part 4 to this one. There is a reason as to why your siblings have treated you the way that they treated you your whole life. Because you are meant to walk your path alone for a while. You're not meant to be alone the whole entire time, because you have a soul tribe. You have a soul family that is going to love you, accept you, embrace you, love you, give you all of the empathy, compassion, grace, nurture, care, support that you've always seeked. You're pretty much going to get a whole new family. You're going to get people that are going to be like, you're going to have like little siblings. Like if you're the youngest, You're gonna have, and you've never had a little sibling, you're gonna have like little siblings, and you get to be that big sibling that you've always wanted to be. You're also gonna have older siblings. Like, you're gonna have a big brother, you're gonna have a big sister. They're gonna take you under their wing and really treat you nice and treat you well, and gonna be very genuine with you. They're gonna be like, this is my baby, this is my baby. Like, you're finally gonna feel that. You're also gonna have parental figures come into your life. And these, you're gonna have a woman that's gonna come into your life, and she's going to have all of the, like, everything that you wanted in a mother that your mother lacked, this woman is gonna have. And you're gonna feel such a mother-daughter bond with her. Remember, age does not matter. It's all about the spirit, right? You're also gonna have a fatherly figure come into your life that's gonna really love you like a daughter. And you're gonna receive that type of protection that your biological dad just couldn't give you, or didn't give you, wouldn't give you. And when your soul tribe comes into your life, it's when you are walking your path, when you are on your mission, when you are on your divine purpose. That's when your soul tribe is going to start coming into your life. They're going to enter your life one by one, okay? And you're going to know, because you're going to just feel such a strong bond and connection with these people that's like unexplained. Like, you're just going to be like, no, I love you like family, bro. Like, you're going to really be there to protect them. Like, you're going to support them. You're going to love these people unconditionally. And in no way could you ever see yourself hurting them. You wouldn't even want to hurt these people because you love them so much. And these people are not going to hurt you because they love you that much. But you were meant to walk alone so that you can have the strength to make it. Because when the mission that you have on your life is going to require a lot of strength, and you get a lot of that strength by walking solo for a while. This all happened for a reason, and it was not in vain, because the person that you will become is all a part of your testimony.